Channel 17 News. At about 9:40 this morning, American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the west wing of the Pentagon. The initial impact didn't make the first and second floors collapse until about 20 minutes after the plane struck the Pentagon. There were 64 people on the plane during the impact, including the 6 hijackers. 125 people in the Pentagon were killed and 106 were injured.
The original destination of the plane was to Los Angeles, but the plane took a sudden sharp left turn back around for the direction of the Pentagon, located in Washington, D.C. The 6 hijackers were Abdulaziz Alami, Ahmed Aglamadi, Honi Hanjour, who was the leader of the attack, Khalid Al-Mihdhar, Mohed Maqed, and Salim Al-Hamzi. And now on the scene is Keasley and Gavin, who will give us an inside look on the
Here on the scene in Washington, D.C., where a plane has just hit the Pentagon. I'm here with my partner Keasley on the west side, where the west side of the Pentagon has just been attacked. The plane swooped under 100 feet above traffic on the way to the Pentagon. The plane came in direct contact with the building.
At 8:20, the flight left from the Washington Dulles International Airport. It seems that between 8:41 and 8:45, 2 of the hijackers breached the cockpit and took the pilots hostage. At 9 o'clock, the plane turned around and headed for the Pentagon. Now about 350 miles from the Pentagon, the plane's transponder was turned off. At about 9:40, the Pentagon was hit by the plane.
Hotel in Arlington, Virginia. It shows the explosion that followed the crash of American Airlines Flight 77 into the Pentagon, but the video does not show the airplane. The video's existence was disclosed in 2002. The hotel manager says it was confiscated by the FBI. It was just publicly released as the result of a lawsuit.
On Channel 17 News. I am here with a special guest, a security guard from the Pentagon. Where were you when the plane crashed into the west side?
Well, being a security guard at the Pentagon, I was located on the west side of the building. I was getting out of my car and started walking up to the building when I saw a plane close to the ground. Suddenly, the plane flew straight into the building and everything was engulfed in flames. The police and FBI showed up immediately to help evacuate the injured, and as well did I. The FBI was already investigating the attack, asking myself and others questions about what I saw.
What is your reaction to this horrible event?
I'm really depressed about the lives lost during the crash, and I'm worried about how long it will take the Pentagon to recover, and I hope we find the men who were put up to this.
What do you think the long-term effect to this event will be?
I feel as if airport security may be increased, as well as checking bags for any kind of weapons that could harm passengers or pilots, as well as they might be more vigilant about terrorist attacks. I also think we may be going after the culprits of not just this attack, but the ones on the Twin Towers.
Thanks for the inside look, TJ. We are now getting news that explosion was made and more intense than thought due to a generator near the explosion. This led to an intense inferno that burnt almost all the luggage, seat cushions, and any other debris to ashes. We have also received news that the men responsible for not just this attack, but the one at the Twin Towers were carried out by militants associated with the Al-Qaeda. We have also received news that a 4th plane has crashed into a field in Pennsylvania. The plane crashed into a field, killing all 45 passengers. Some speculate it was heading for the White House. We'll catch you next time on Channel 17.